He's looking funny. Hi guys, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are watching me from. Thank you so much for watching me live today. Now I came live initially, but for some reason I couldn't bring in our guest speaker. So right now, I'm just going to jump right into it and invite him to come live right now, right now, right now. So I've invited him already. Yes. Uh huh. Okay. So I've invited him already, so that he can join us here live and direct. So why somebody might ask, why is Mrs. Basagi doing this again? Ah, you have your NGO, you have your graphics business. Why are you bringing entrepreneurs online to come and talk about their business? I'm doing that because I know that all of us can leverage on the use of social media for our business. And social media is free, and it's a beautiful platform to at least to start with. To start with, it's free. I know that we have ads, we have some other things that you can use money, for, but at the same time, you can use the free. You can use the fact that you have lots of friends and family members on this platform, so you can use it for our business. So hi, hi, hi. So, okay. Then I actually downloaded Facebook on this phone to use for live stream so that the calls on my phone doesn't distract. And I think that particular Facebook is outdated. I don't understand that particular Facebook because I there's some options that I have on this phone that I didn't have on that phone. So I decided to use this phone instead. Thank you so much for watching me, guys. This is the platform for entrepreneurs. We have beautiful, hardworking, amazing entrepreneurs in Nigeria, and we are not going to let ourselves do things alone. We're going to do it together in collaboration with ourselves. We're going to do it together. We keep bringing as many people as I can bring. So Mr. Daniels is here. Yes, finally. So as many people as we can live, we're going to bring them live to talk about their business. To tell you why you should start your business. To tell you why you shouldn't give up on your business when it seems like things are not going the way you want them to go. So we are waiting for Mr. Daniels to join. Yeah. No, I am so excited. Hi. Can you hear me? Oh, you told me initially that network was a little bit funny, but I'm sure that while we keep going on and on, the network will just straighten out. So it's not enough for us to do business by ourselves on our own, you know. So many times collaboration actually brings you more profit into your business. Ah, just leave me, I'll do it on my own, I'll leave it on my own. The bigger you are, the more people you will need, you know. And I always like to pick biblical context. Now on social media, I said basket. You light a candle and put it on a table. So when you start a business, you don't hide it. You tell people about it. And one of the tables to promote your business is social media. Now, remember in the Bible when Peter toiled all night and caught nothing. Now the Bible told us that when Jesus said he should put in his net, he caught a um, net breaking and boat sinking miracle. Okay, so and it was written there clearly that he couldn't bring in all the fish by himself. He has to call neighboring boats. So it gets to a point in your business that you have to call neighboring or similar kinds of businesses to come with you to collaborate, to bring in, yes, I understand, to bring in, what's the English now? Let me see. Approve, please approve or approve, yes. Okay. So to bring in other people to your business and make it bigger. The more you are in the business, the bigger your business can grow. Not just fashion show and it's only me, it's me, I and notice most big companies when they do programs, you see collaborators, you see people coming together to do it with them. Businesses, I'll just keep approving and waiting for him to join in the name of Jesus. join us. Adura, I need Badura. This one, I need to pray about this one. So,
It's not me this time around. Yeah, what's up? How you doing?
finally, my heart was like this. Oh, this guy should
Uh,
die.
what's
How
up?
are you doing?
Alpha. Awesome,
I'm
wonderful.
fine.
I'm good.
Good to see you.
So how you coping?
We're fine.
Yeah.
We're fine. We're fine.
So when
We're
last did
fine.
you eat akara? When last what fine
Uh,
what fine?
it's been
Bele.
so good. Akara. Akara bread. I think it's in a
Yeah,
while.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
oh.
your own.
Akara moi moi. All those
That's
things.
well, you know that
So
that
how
that, that
you doing? How you
that's always a
doing? How
shortcut.
is family?
Wonderful family is good. Family is good. Family is good. Family is good. It's been like 50 years though.
Okay. Yeah, so like
Yeah.
200 years gone. It's been so long.
Abby.
So let's not waste time. This is your
Mm.
network that is answering us right now. Tell me
Oh,
about you. Tell me about Brian's Kitchen. Tell me about the business.
okay, first of all, I'll tell you about myself and my passion.
Okay.
Brand's Kitchen started out of, should I say out of frustration? No, I won't use the word frustration. Having worked in the corporate world for over 5 years, I wanted something that would make me happy, and I discovered Brand's Kitchen was just it.
Network, don't try me right now. Oh, this network is so nice. Okay. So while we're waiting for him to join us again, said he started his business out of the want for more. He didn't want to use the word frustration. So like, it gets to a point that you're asking yourself, okay, I want more. I want more than what I have currently. The network, you guys should just please bear with me. This guy has so many beautiful experiences. So good. Truths, yes, to share with us. He has an awesome experience and his business is doing really well. And let me see. Okay. So his business is doing really well. And I wanted to come and tell us. So I was saying that the larger your business grows, the more you need people. And the truth is that when you want your business to grow larger, you actually need people to collaborate with you. Okay, for example, one example I know is I don't do web design. Not because I don't do it, like I don't do it. I'm actually still, getting better at learning web design. But I have somebody on my team whose sole business is web design. Now, I would say because I want to thank you for joining me. Everybody, thank you for joining me. Let me see if I can list the people. Mr. Tolu Brooks, Arugudade, Mr. Ola Daniels, Ojumu Olawale, Koya, Okoyemi, Oluwatobi. No, not Koya, it's Koya. It's Koya, yes. Isiaku Nda. Thank you, sir, for joining. I'm so, so, so honored. Yemi, Mrs. Yemi Olani Adejimi, then Mrs. Kuponiyi Abimbola Temitayo, then Barrister Sukomi Olorunishola. Thank you so much for joining. So I was just saying that um, the Bible is complete, okay? When it talks about the fact that Peter caught a great miracle because he caught a lot of fish, and he couldn't bring in the fish alone. You have to call neighboring fishermen to help him carry the fish. Now, if the fish you have in your mind, which is maybe your dream, your idea, your goals, this fish is really big. You know you can't do it alone. There's no point killing your dream because you feel that okay, you don't want people to steal your idea. you know the idea is that idea actually comes into life. I understand the place of praying, I understand the place of fasting, I understand the place of reading the word, I understand the place of also asking God to tell you, God, who do I go to talk to? Who do I go to talk to about my business? Who do I talk to that will help me bring this idea to life? Now the person might just say one or two things that are like, is it that easy? But wrong with it. So I was just saying that was the whole brain That was the whole idea behind, me talking to entrepreneurs every day, bringing entrepreneurs. Some people don't even know that, you have some people doing a particular thing, selling a particular product, doing a particular business, and your own friend buys that same product from somebody else. It just tells you that they didn't know, they did. It's not that they didn't know. It didn't register as in completely. It didn't register completely that you are doing that business with them. And why didn't it register completely? And I told people, I said, one of the reasons why your business doesn't register completely is when you don't do enough adverts. As in, if I'm selling shea butter, for example, shea butter, it's good to drink it. No, sorry, it's good to use it. It's good to use it for yam. It's good to use it for when you have boils. I know that one for sure. When you have boils and you put shea butter, it's short overnight. You're looking for the boil and you'll be like, where I saw one boil and I saw one boil. Thank you for joining, Mr. Anthony Akpata. Please, you guys should comment. Tell me questions. Let me know if you're hearing me. Because if we keep talking and you guys are not commenting, it will seem like we're not hearing. Yes, thank you for joining, Mrs. Ololade Ogunfuye Kuku. I now know your profile picture with your name or your profile picture. I know your name by your profile picture. But then that's not the case. I have to come live again because our guest person came live shortly. And I know he's trying to come live again. This network is amazing. So, please, I need to see your comments. What are the ideas? What are the views you have about collaborating? For example, you have a business or somebody knows how to make zobo kunu, all this refreshing. There's this one that we use soya beans to make. What's it called? Please, if you help my ministry. There's this drink we use soya milk. I think it's soya milk. Soya milk. I think it's soya milk. The cold one with ice. So you know someone that does that, and then you know somebody else that does egg roll, fish roll, puff puff. There's another one. There's one that is puff puff. There's puff puff that is help my ministry. And you guys are watching me. Don't let me say what So you have someone that is making those snacks, and then you have somebody else that is making those drinks. Imagine what happens if they both come together to collaborate. Imagine how it would be. You went to a shop to buy egg roll. Thank you, Scotch egg. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you indeed. You went to a shop to buy Scotch egg, and they don't have drinks. Or they have the drinks that we know that they should not be drinking those drinks because there's too much sugar in it, there's too much additive, too much coloring, too much rishi. You want fresh, natural drinks, and then you go there, they don't have. But imagine if two people come together and say, okay, one person says, I'll be in charge of everything drinks, as in everything drinks, and then somebody else says, I'll be in charge of everything snacks. And okay, what else do you think somebody will need when somebody goes to to relax in a store, for example? And somebody says, okay, you know what, you guys are doing drinks, you guys are doing snacks. I will do asun, for example, or I will do pepper soup only. As in that's my focus. So someone who doesn't like pepper soup goes for this. But I've seen so much that, especially with the youths coming up, we know that I don't have 2 million naira in my account, for example. I don't have that money in my account to say I want to start a business with. Okay? Except if the money drops in my account today, but right now I don't have 2 million naira in the account to say, okay, I want to start this business. And if I don't have that money in the account to start the business, I can't say because I don't have that, then I won't start. That is the most important. One of the most important parts, yes, is planning. But if you plan from now to next year and you don't start your business, then you're just planning and planning and planning and planning. Thank you for joining, Albert Leo. So, even more important than planning is starting. Start your business. Start your business. While you start it, or when you start it on the job, you actually learn a lot of things. Of course, there are some things you can avoid. Sorry, I'm stretching. There's some things you can avoid, when you plan before you start your business. But you plan all you want. If you don't start, there's some things you can't envisage will happen, you know. For example, you can't tell me that you know that, for example, on February 12th or February 1, it's going to rain all day and nobody comes to buy stuff from you. You can't tell me that you know that. No matter how you want to plan, so I project that in 2019, January, I make so and so amount of money. You can't project some certain things. You can't project that it's going to rain at some certain times of the year, or you can't project that they have to close shops because somebody is having a party. You know, there's so many things you can't project, or you can't say, okay, you know exactly when you're going to have a family emergency, and because of that, maybe a child is ill, or she has to go and take out one of her tooth, or she has to, you know, you can't tell me you know exactly what's going to happen all through 2019. I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm trying to say. So beyond planning, thank you for joining Mr. Kenny Olaleye. Ah, my right is getting stronger. You should not try me. So, so you can't really envisage everything. You know, if you have an idea in your mind that okay, I've had this idea a long time ago. I want to start doing this. Start. But if you know you don't have all the money, imagine if you want to start a popcorn, maybe popcorn business, or you want to start. I need ideas, you guys. Please give me ideas in the comments below, and keep liking the video if I'm making any sense, because I really don't know what is going on in your house, on your screen, where you are, in the OR bed that you are, or in the car that you're sitting, or wherever you are. I can't completely say that you can hear me. I don't know. And I cannot completely say that you understand what I'm saying. So I need comments. I need comments to know, okay, are you guys getting what I'm saying? Or did I make any mistake anywhere and you think I could have said it in a way that, okay, do it this way, this that way. So I don't want me talking alone, please, guys. I want to hear what you have in your mind, because I know that if I talk and talk and talk, I'll only share what's in my mind. But if you guys make comments, I'll also get to learn from you guys. I'm not being paid for all this bringing entrepreneurs up, but I know that beyond being paid for it, I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot. Yes, yesterday. Last time I came live, when I brought TCG Fashions to talk to us, I learned a lot of things, you know, from her. You know, so I won't say I won't say I want to just keep talking. I want you guys to also talk so that I can learn one or two things. Okay. So what else do I want to say? Our facilitator came. Why do I keep calling people facilitators? Our entrepreneur came live, but for some reason the network just did that. It did again, and then it had to go live. I don't know. I actually don't know what's going on right now, because I can't. I don't know what's going on right now, because I thank you for joining Mr. Oluremi Jacobs Oyediran. So the facilitator said the network is still acting funny. I think I have a message. So and maybe we'll have to readjourn this same facilitator, because I really wanted to share his experience. It's a key something. It's is you know, he's really experienced in this and started his business 5 years ago. So I think he has one or two things that he would love to share with us. Okay, that being said, what do you think about collaborating? You know, for example, I have 50K to start a business and somebody else has 50K to start a business. What are your ideas? What are your views concerning collaborating? I really want to hear from you guys. I want to hear from you, Mr. Kenny Olale. I want to hear from you, Mr. Oluremi Jacobs. I want to hear from you all. Yes, sir. I'm glad that I'm welcome. So I want to hear from you. What are your views concerning collaborating in business? I had an experience. Thank you for joining Mrs. Ibijoke Omokeye. Omokeye, yes, I get it right. Did I pronounce your name right? Okay. So I had a little experience. I'm not going to mention any names now. And some years ago, My own view of collaborating is it's good to collaborate because your business will go higher and further in a short time. But I also know that collaborating, for example, you want to start a printing press, and you know there's a lot of money at stake. The person you're going to start a printing press with should be as enthusiastic as you in starting the business. Okay, I had an experience some time ago. I registered a business, a beautiful name. We registered the business. We're going to start the business, but I realized that my partner was the image she had in her mind was different from the image I had in my mind. And every time I tried to say, okay, let's do things this way, there was some kind of friction. I put in some money into the business and all, but I knew that where we're heading to were two different ways, and I didn't want to what's the English now? I didn't want to jeopardize. Yes, I didn't want to jeopardize the success of our friendship and the success of our business. So I had to pull out. But um, what are your views concerning? I have a business, you have a business, we rent a space. You know, for example, somebody into the insurance business and somebody into the maybe I need ideas. I need ideas of business that can collaborate. For example, I already gave you guys the idea of somebody selling puff puff and donuts and somebody's making kunu and zobo. Yes. So please, I need your ideas. I need your comments while we wait. Oh. Okay, so thank you for joining Mrs. My ex HOD choir. This is all again Yekini Ogunko. Hmm. Did I pronounce your name well? Please help me. Oh, you should not be angry with me. I beg. I beg. Okay. All right. So, what are your views on businesses that can collaborate? Okay. Please give examples. I have to delete my give examples. And get carried away. Okay, so for those who cannot hear me, yes, I just dropped a comment so that. Okay, so I needed views on businesses that can collaborate. Um, I need ideas. I need ideas for businesses that can collaborate. For example, if I'm into the fashion business, maybe I sew clothes and all. I think I could collaborate with a business that does embellishment. This is called embellishment. All those people that put stones on clothes. Okay, so after I finish sewing, if I don't have the funds to have those other machines, I know most times we say, oh, if I'm doing the sewing and I'm doing the embellishment, I'm doing the adding stones to the clothes, I would get to take in all the benefits. But the truth is, if you're just starting a business and you don't have enough manpower to do that, the time, okay, for example, if you're going to use 2 hours, you're going to use 2 hours to, put stones on the clothes. Sometimes it takes up to 10 hours. 2 hours is just, it's not quite cutting it. But if it's going to take a long time to embellish a clothes, and it's going to take a long time to actually sew the clothes, why not let's focus on, yes, I understand, Mr. Mr. Ola. I get you completely. Why not let's focus on drink what? Okay, why not let's focus on making the clothes? Okay. Why not let's focus on making the clothes and then somebody does the embellishment. So before you collaborate, you must agree. That is so true. That is so true. It is not about trust now. It's about business agreement. That is so true. That's so true. Agreement is key, 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 key. Somebody say let's talk on a business plan. Collaboration is good, but only a gone partner was afraid. That's so true. That's because if you don't have somebody who you can trust 100% and thank you. That's a beautiful experience. Example, car sales versus motor insurance. You're selling a car, then somebody's doing the insurance. That's a beautiful example. Um, the truth is, if you have a friend who is somebody of integrity and you know that this person they have my back. Of course, not everybody has the opportunity to have friends like that, and not everybody have opportunities to find. So there's a good person, there's a good person. It is only God that can make both of you to meet each other, really. And once you guys meet each other, it's easy for you to do business together. And when you do business together, you actually have more sales. You actually have more profits. But let me see. Our guest should come on live. I'm just stalling the video so you can be here. We'll just be talking all day. Huh? So it's connecting and oh Lord God. Father.
Yeah, what's
Máa
up?
fàdúrà ti eléyìí. Àdúrà la máa fi tì.
You should know it's not my. You
Just
can
stay
see
there.
I've
When there's
always told you
network,
not to.
just stay. Don't move. Just stay where there's network. You move.
Now. Sorry. Now.
Can
Um,
you talk, please?
hello. Now,
Yes, we are with you.
as regards, agreeing with a partner on a modus operandi, this is what I always advise people. The first thing actually is to agree. Then the next thing you should do is
Yeah,
you don't think about profit for the first few years. Honestly, forget it.
that's
All you
true.
should be thinking about is how to wear out your clients with excellence. You wear them
That
out
yeah,
with
yeah, I'm actually
excellence.
making
For
roots,
example,
roots downward. Mm,
yeah,
true.
yeah, you wear them out with excellence. Now, how I started, I do a lot of freebies. Now, if you are telling me to deliver 120 plates of food, yeah, you said I should do rice and beans. I'll do rice and beans for you, but I always try to think out of the box.
Yeah.
For me that cook now, it's okay. If they try some beans, okay. Maybe we will now do fruit for free.
Okay. Wow.
It's not like the client cannot afford to buy fruit. Do you get? You just do it for
Mm-hmm.
free. See, even if your food is not sweet, let me use that word, they will want to call you back again because you have something extra to offer. Now,
That's true. That's
everybody
true.
can cook rice, whether we like it or not. Everybody can cook rice, whether you like
Even
it or
if
not.
it's
But
still
what
strong.
can you do?
Yeah.
Even if it's strong, it is right.
Rice,
So
rice.
you should always think of doing something extra. That's
Mm,
just it. About that is my own modus operandi, and they always get to call me back.
okay. So can you rewind and tell us how you please? Okay, thank you, Jesus. This network did not try me. Oh. Network did not even try me this morning. Are you here? I'm drawing people's ears. I wanted you to tell us
Um,
about your experience. Tell us about your experience. Where you stopped from the last time.
yeah, like I said, I have been in this thing for over 8 years. Professionally, I'll say 8 years.
Okay.
And now that brings me to the story of being very patient as an entrepreneur. If you know this is
Hmm.
what you want to do, you sit on it and say, this is what I want to do. So many guys we started together, even from the university days, when some of them see me now, they are like, how did you do it? And all I tell them is patient. I don't go scriptural. I don't go scriptural. It's just be patient. At a point, you become stupid. You become all sort of names. You hear people tell you stuff like,
Hmm.
Your mates are already doing this, your mates are already doing that. But the number one ingredient is patience. Number one is patience. Once you can have
Mm.
patience as an entrepreneur. I have a friend, he was involved in this Tony Elumelu Foundation. He got $5,000. This is like 2 years
Okay.
ago. I didn't get a grant of $5,000. But guess what? The business is no more now as I'm speaking to you. So if you don't have
Mm.
patience, you can have $100,000, you mess it up.
That's true.
Capital is key. Capital is key, quite alright, we
Mm.
know. But you can have all the whole capital if you don't have patience, it's minus zero. So
Wow.
what has brought me to where I am today is just patience. And
Mm.
I did things gradually. I didn't find when I even had capital, so to say, I waited. I collaborated with some person. It brings me to I have to give credit to this very person now. His name is Larry Spice. I collaborated
Okay.
with when I knew I can't take job of 500 guests, I'll call him and say, Larry, I have
Receive. Mm.
he tells me, he say, guy, don't reject any job, bring it. We will do it. One
Okay.
true story,
Mm.
true story. I'm in the insurance industry even till now. You are aware of that one. It's not a lie.
Okay.
Now, I
Yes,
visited
I
my
am.
parents some
I
time
know.
ago in a lorry, like 5 years ago.
Mhm.
Then I was doing my professional exam,
Okay.
and my father, I was on leave, so I went to see my parents with my family. So my father told me, "What's your problem? Why are you not facing your professional exam? If you face it, you become a manager." Blah 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 blah. Less than 6 hours, I received a call from Lagos to come and run an event for 750 guests. When I told my father, he was angry.
Okay.
I said, "Okay." We go angry. Everybody scatter for palo. So later in the evening, he called me back. He said, "How much will you make?" He said, "How much will you make on this business?" Now I'm talking. We just talked about collaboration, right? Then I was still working very closely with Larry Spice.
Yes.
I said, "Daddy, I
Mm.
will make XYZ on this transaction if I don't lift a pin." Guess what? That was the last
Mm.
day my father asked me of, "How is your exams? Hope you are writing your papers." That was the last day.
Because he knows. Wow. Wow. This network needs to answer. Don't even dare me right now. Mr. Network. Oh Lord. Wow. 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 Mm. They say results speak volumes. Nobody wants to hear how much you know. So I have Kinikon degree in Kinikon. What have you done? Yeah. Welcome back, sir.
Okay, good. That was the last time my father ever asked me of professional examination. Never. Instead now, my dad will ask me, "How is business?" My mom also
Abi
asks me,
o.
"How is business?" Nobody has ever asked me, "How is your professional exam?" Now, one of my bosses in the office told me,
Mm.
he said, "Ola, when are you going to sack us?" That's what they asked me. When are you going to sack us?
Fire your boss.
They fire a
Wow.
boss, man.
Wow.
He's a pastor in one of the redeemed churches, and I've had offers from my senior colleagues, as in very senior colleagues.
Mm.
Let us do joint business. Well, if you are truly a businessman, you don't jump at every offer. So I just keep
That's
telling
true.
them, "Don't worry, I'm okay. I'm okay." Once you know you can go on your own, is if you are going for
Mm.
something bigger, if you are looking at a bigger picture, then you can now say, "Okay, let me join parties with this person." But if you're not looking at a bigger picture, don't
Right.
dare.
And I think you can also be headed in the same direction to actually collaborate. What do you think?
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. I'm sorry. Hello.
Okay, I said I think, or do you guys have to be headed in the same direction to collaborate?
You have to. You have to have the same picture,
Mm,
or else one party A will be suspicious of party B. You have to.
mm,
And most times, because you guys
wow.
probably are not running in the same office, which is always the case in a place like Lagos,
Mm-hmm.
you always bring something to the table as, okay, this is
Okay.
what I have. What do you think? Now, collaboration it doesn't have to mean you um, sharing percentage at the end of the business.
Okay.
Are you there? From the start of the
Yes,
business, you can say, okay, I have this business. What are you going to charge me to execute?
mm,
So
okay.
that
Okay.
there and then there won't be any fight.
Mm,
You already know your profit before you even start. That is my own idea of
mm,
collaboration. It is if I cannot
that's
carry,
true.
if I don't have the capacity to carry that business, that is when I'll call you in. But if I do,
Okay.
understanding is all that
I'll do it
matters.
on my own.
Understanding.
Mm.
Understanding is all that matters. Sometimes you do it, you can wound. You can wound. I almost wounded myself some time ago. But God just helped me. Okay, I went for a guest of 250. We started so well. Social media has helped us. And
Mm.
guess what? I went to the venue with 150 plates. When I got there, I had like 300 guests. So it was a bit messy.
What?
So you need to prepare. Yeah, yeah. And Nigerians, when we go to parties, we don't eat once, we eat like 2, 3 times.
Ah,
I'm a
ah.
jet àárọ̀,
And you
I'm a
bring your
jet
family
ọ̀sán,
and
I'm a
your
jet
neighbors.
alẹ́.
And then
You go share. I will call somebody there that I I will call somebody and tell the person, "Mo wà ní Ìkẹjà, wá bí wá bá mi ní Nello Invest Place," and the person will come. So that alone sometimes gives us a lot of problem when you get to events.
Mm. So one question I have for you is that you're a guy. Yes, you're a guy. Why cooking business?
It's all about passion. It's all about passion.
Mm,
Whatever you have passion for, you do it. Gender doesn't matter. It's all about
that's
passion.
true.
Sometimes you even if you are sick, sometimes there are certain things you love doing, you just do it, even on the sick bed.
That's true.
For somebody like you, I know
Mm.
you will read on the sick bed. You will not be sick anyway. You can
Me
read
and
for
my
Africa.
computer.
You can read for Africa. I know that one.
Someone even gave me a Kindle app recently. She was like, I see you like reading.
One
I
needed.
think you need this one more than I need it. But
Of course.
yeah. So
So that's
how
just
was the
passion.
business? How was the business when you just started? Was it that immediately you started making 200, 500,000, 1 million? Or how was it when
No,
you
no,
just
no, no, no. Like yeah. Because when we started,
okay?
because sometimes you don't know what the business is like. You make serious loss, so.
Mm.
But because you think you have one money
Wow.
somewhere to pad it, you won't feel it immediately.
Mm.
If you go and put your head into something really thick, you will feel it. But when we
Yeah.
started, like I said it earlier,
Mm.
you do a lot of freebies, or you do family business, though. You do family business,
Mm.
you do zero profit. I won't lie to you, zero profit. But we have
Wow.
grown. We've grown, and
Mm.
that's why I said patience. I don't know. I hear some people will say things like overtaking is allowed, your race is not my race. But sincerely, business, you have to be patient.
Mm.
You have to now to the glory of God. I want to go scripture now. To the glory of God, I am an authority in my business. So if I tell you a full goat asun, I'm taking. I can
How much is full goat asun?
go ahead, go and do it anywhere. You always 40,000 naira
Wait,
only,
wait, wait. How much is full
excluding
goat
service
that
charge.
full goat asun is how much?
Hello,
I said, how much
hello.
is full goat asun? How much is full? I didn't hear that.
What did you
Did
say
you hear
again?
me?
Say, come again, please.
I say how
Yes, I can hear
much?
you now.
How much the full goat asun?
The full goat asun is 40,000,
Okay. So that the next
excluding
time I'm
service
coming to
charge.
do birthday.
Excluding service charge. Excluding
Including
service
service
charge.
charge.
Service charge is
Okay.
usually 10.
How
Is
much is
usually
everything?
10%. Everything you are looking at 50K,
Okay. Okay.
but you should be sure
Okay.
it will
Okay.
serve. It will serve about 60 guests.
Wow. Wow.
About 60 guests. It will serve about
Mm.
60
Okay.
guests.
Okay. So yeah, if I have not learned anything from you today, I've learned two things. Number one, patience. As in
All
suru
the
lere.
necessary. Ole,
Suru is very
ole.
necessary.
Is
I've learned that.
who
Then I
is
also
daddy?
learned
Very necessary.
that agreement is key. Yes. For you to go into collaboration,
It's key.
agreement is
It's key.
kokoro. Mm.
Very key. Very key. And then lastly, you should always wear out your clients with excellence. Wear them out.
Mm.
Wear them out. They
So
should
when
have
you're
a
saying
reason to
wow,
come back.
guys, 50K makes so much sense for Asu.
It is. It's very cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Very cheap. It's
It's
very cheap. I know what other people pay for
and
it,
I
but
know you're kind of Asu. Oh Lord. Your Asu is the Asu that you have to put your hand on your head and say, oh
no, no,
Lord.
no, no, no.
I like food now. I know.
Don't worry.
That's
As in,
oh God.
it has. I know what people serve. I know what my colleagues in the industry serve.
Mm.
That's why if you a lot of people come and tell you pay 30,000, and then you have some clients coming to meet us. Shebi Wale Sheni 25,000.
Mm.
And this is one thing for entrepreneurs. If you know what you can do is
Mm.
45,000, don't go lower. You will mess it up in the
That's
process of
true.
trying to manage
I
it.
think that
Okay, can
that is
manage it.
wow. I'm learning. Wow, wow. Mm-hmm. Mm.
For you to say, okay, let me manage it. Let me do this. Recently, we sent us to somebody in Canada, and she was like, wow, that what they do here is peppered goat meat, not asun. And she
Mm.
was like, if you have people to really do asun, do you know what they would charge? They said something like, it's 150 Canadian dollar, and I'm like, for what now? Kilo day? On top of why?
Mm.
On top of why? I won't want to break down cost of how everything goes, but if anybody offers you to do a full goat for you, as in everything complete plus transport and everything for 50,000 for 60 years, jump at it.
Yeah.
And then,
And I'm sure
like I
that the
said
person knows
about these
what the
things,
person is doing. Mm.
you're guaranteed. I have a client that will be working for at the end of the month. We gave him our bill, was about 250,000. What is he doing? Asun, asun and spaghetti, yam and asun. Like I told you, do things, wear them out. Fine, they've paid you for asun, but do something different. I have clients, they pay me for asun, but
Mm.
when I get to your venue, I do things like fried sweet potato and plantain with sauce and asu. So when they see, they are
Okay.
like, is this what I'm getting more than
All
what
I'm doing
I have
fine.
paid for?
Wow. Thinking about going the
I'm
extra
getting more than
mile.
what I'm. Yes, you
Mm.
have to. Say, I'm getting
Mm.
I'm getting more than what I've paid for at zero cost. And really,
Wow.
let us look at it. How much is potato? On a full goat, also, I will not buy potato for 2,000 naira.
Mm.
Plantain I'm going to buy is not more than 1,000. But Baba, just do it. Then my sauce will not cost me 500 naira. So I'm just spending an
Wow.
extra 4,000. And for God's sake, I am using my car to transport. So why don't I do that plus and minus?
Mm.
And before you know anything, you have closed 2, 3 extra business. Just spending 4,000
Mm.
naira. So that's just try. I would advise every entrepreneur to go
Wow.
an extra mile. Just go an extra mile. You'll make it in business. Be patient. Honestly, was it late last year? Yeah, late last year about this time. A client called me from, I think, where did she's in the UK. Her younger sister was getting married, and guess what? I met her at events where I just catered for 30 guests, 40 guests,
Wow.
and when her own business came in for her sister's wedding, I was paid over 1 million.
Wow.
We were paid over 1 million to run a 2-day event, engagement, and the wedding proper. I met with senior
Mm.
events planner, not any other events planner, and the woman just
Mm.
kept looking at me because I came in from the office. I was all suited and all that. I had to pull off everything, and she was like, "Talili, who is this one?"
Mm.
Tala, and I gave her my profile, I gave her my Instagram page, and immediately she investigated and she looked. So her mind now came down. Her mind now came down. She,
Of
okay,
course,
like I
now.
can work with
When
this
you
kind of
see a
person.
guy, are you sure you can cook? That's like the first question you get. Like,
Uh
oh, sure. As in,
now this what you have just said now, what you have just said now made us up our game because we now had issues because we
mm.
usually do survey. We had issues where a lot of clients are like, "A shock we Baba Elion Sionja." As in, very recently, we go a la carte on site. A la carte.
Wow.
Shebi Rini, we are the one doing it. Oh yeah, let's go. So, and I'm like, and guess what? At that point, I have the authority to tell them, hope you know you pay extra. So they're afraid. And they're like, okay, please. How much are you going to pay? And I sit and they pay.
Mm.
They pay because they say, okay, it's live, it's real, it's true. These are the guys really doing the stuff. It can be stressful actually sometimes, but that is the price you
Mm.
have to pay as an entrepreneur. So you just have to chill, you just have to relax, be patient. That is my keyword. Now my mother told me something when I started.
Mhm.
She said, Ola, do one thing for me. Use the best of ingredients. That has always
Mm.
guided. That has always guided me. Now we have a lot of guys that use white Maggi. You know what that means? I have never used it in my life.
Ajinomoto.
I have
How
never
are
used
you?
it. A good number of my people they use it. My sister, a good number of people use it. So using the best of ingredient matters. The day you change, they will know.
Yes, yes.
The day you
Mm-hmm.
change, I made that mistake. Somebody introduced
Mm.
a spice to me. I said, let me use it. One of my greatest critiques till tomorrow in my office said, Ola, what happened? And I was like, she said, I knew it. Something changed.
Mm. Wow.
Something changed. I wasn't trying to be smart, but when you're in the industry, you also have to survey. Okay, what's new,
Yeah.
what's happening, and I said, okay, let me try what's new. And the new almost wounded me. But because of your
Mm.
track record, People give you benefit of doubt even when you make mistake as an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
They give you that benefit of doubt that, okay, what happened here? Something must have happened. And it doesn't stop them from giving you the next business. It doesn't stop them. It doesn't stop them. I had that client, I had a misunderstanding with his wife. Pure misunderstanding. Okay, I was supposed to do an event for her. And I told her, okay, she didn't want to pay. I said, okay, get everything I will use. Meanwhile, she had gone to the husband to complain to rake and all that. On getting to the venue, I came with my stuff, a la carte. I said, where is the stuff you said I was going to work for you on? She said she thought I was joking. I said, but see my gas, see your pepper, see everything. Meanwhile, she had poisoned his mind already. But guess what? After that day, I've done like 4-5 jobs for him. Not less than 50,000. As I've done it because he has tested and he has not. Even when there is a mistake, like Ola Kilo Shelle, I adjust and that's all. But for somebody testing it for the first time, it's perfect. For somebody testing it, it's perfect. But for somebody that's been, working with us with like Kilo Shelle.
You know the difference.
Then yeah, sure.
Okay, so next question, how do you balance your corporate work with your awesome business?
Okay, awesome. Now, this is where your calendar comes in. Looking at what we do is usually weekend, Thursday, Friday, Thursday, Friday, Thursday, Friday. So I will just spread it. Currently I'm on leave, and in this leave we are talking about, I've done a full wedding. Next week we're having a naming ceremony. Upper week we're having a burial, the burial funeral service, like 2 days. Yeah. So like that. And then because it's on Friday, I can set up the boys. They go on field. They will go ahead of me. I join them in the evening.
Wow. I'm learning. It's all about planning. Planning, no, pussy.
Planning, a lot of planning, and then God's favor too. Sometimes you fix your leave. You think you want to rest. I've never rested on my leave days actually. I've never rested. When I think I'm supposed to rest, and then you start getting phone calls. What are we going to do? What is this? Da. And sometimes I tell them I'm on leave, but if you can pay, I will come.
Of course, there's money to be made.
They'll tell you, no problem, I will pay. Come. So that's just it.
Wow. I think I've learned a lot, guys. Do you guys have any questions? Those that are watching, if you have any questions, he's not going to share with us. He's tell us about how to reach you, how to reach your business, how to book parties, weddings, birthdays, and all with you.
Okay, yeah. Our booking is basically on IG, Instagram, Bryan's Kitchen Lead Chef.
Okay, I didn't get it right. Somebody actually asked, and I didn't get it right. So it's Bryan's Kitchen
Lead Chef.
Okay. Your kitchen is spelled by KITCH.
No, don't do that to lonely people. You don't share. Don't do that, cause I'll try it.
Kitchen. Oh, you are not spelling right. You write it by yourself.
I've just done that.
Oh, you done that?
Yeah.
Oluwa.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Copy and paste.
Ah,
Copy and paste. Copy and paste.
thank you. You don't copy and paste already typing it.
Oh my God.
So okay, they can find you on Instagram, Brian's
Online.
Kitchen lead chef.
Our booking is basically
Okay.
online. We go as far as, okay, I said we've gone to Canada before. Yeah, no problem. We even go as far as Meduguri, the trouble zone. We deliver turkey
Wow.
to guys in Meduguri
Mm,
almost every month. Almost every month. Almost
wow.
every month. We do that too.
A question then, how is the family, the business, the work balance? Because I know I asked for the two, but you have a family.
Yeah, I do. Two boys and a beautiful wife. And my
Yes.
beautiful wife.
Very
They, my, you know, funny enough, my wife is also an entrepreneur. She does
okay.
wig stuff, hair stuff. So there's that understanding. Initially, when she wasn't really doing anything, there was that friction. But the moment she started, she understood. As in, she just
Mm,
blended. She blended. So before she started, I was like,
mm.
don't plait her inside the house. So don't plant it outside. Oh. Now she plants in my parlor. She will plant in the parlor
Ah,
now
good.
because
Have you?
I have to. She accommodated me for that first
Mm,
3 4 years. I have to do same. Since both
mm.
of us are entrepreneurs, you just
Someone did
create
ask
space.
me in the comments, said, sorry, how does
Yeah.
he ship cooked food to Canada?
That's once now. If you have somebody coming, you can ship through
Okay.
that person. That's
Mm.
usually the best way.
The route to take. So all of you want to eat akara, moi moi, asu, ogwe.
And then it moves. And when you want to ship out, you don't use too much of oil. You don't use too much of oil on your food when you're
Okay.
shipping out. That's basically that's the main
So
thing
how
about
long
shipping out.
will it last?
24 hours. 24 hours to get your
Wow.
destination. 24 hours
Mm-hmm.
en route. 24 hours. After 24 hours, if it gets into the freezer, you can do another 2 months safe in the freezer.
Wow.
Yes.
Shengbo, I will book. Oh, let me send.
You can be sure.
Let me
See,
send.
but you know, the
As soon as I
safest
me.
way. No, it's
Mm-hmm.
basically what we even move is Asun and Turkey. Asun and Turkey. Our Asun is most wanted. Most wanted.
Wow.
Most wanted. Even in Nigeria.
Wow. Hmm.
Don't mind my son is on my neck.
You want to say hi? Hi.
He's coming inside now. He's
Okay.
on my chest. Raphael. Raphael and Brian, come and say hi.
Hi. Hi. Hi. How are you doing?
Say I'm fine. Okay.
Excited to see that.
Yeah. So
Okay,
that's
so
that's
let's round up. Any final words for entrepreneurs?
my final word for any entrepreneur. Don't eat with all your 10 fingers.
Hmm.
Always safe. I have driven businesses that have not been paid zero deposit,
Hmm.
and I've completed the job, and I've even been paid extra.
Okay.
So that's just it. Always
Hmm.
safe. You know, there are businesses you make a lot of profit, and then there are businesses there will be losses though. Don't be deceived. No matter how you are good as an entrepreneur, there will be losses. So be prepared for that one.
Okay.
Be prepared for that one. And then for Venom King, he said, "Is there any other way?"
Yes, I want to ask you.
Okay. I'm
Is there
here.
any other way to send than through someone going to Canada?
That's the best way. That's the best way because it's
Okay.
food. It's food, and
Mhm.
then we're in Africa. It's food. I won't. I won't want to. But for that kind of a person, if he plays other, we have people at the airport that would. That person doesn't have to be his person.
Okay.
Do you get? That person doesn't have
Oh,
to be his
okay,
or her
okay.
person. It doesn't. So once I'm sure somebody's going to Canada, kó ti dé
You
Canada,
just.
kó tó bá
Mm-hmm.
ti wà nínú fridge, both of you will connect. You will confirm it is sealed. Tó bá wà nínú freezer, it doesn't have to be through
Mm,
somebody he or she knows. So all you know is
okay.
okay, I have an order for us soon. You just give us time like a week or two to get to Canada, and then it's now
Mm,
left for you to pick it up from that person.
okay. Wow, 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 wow. I think, how do you top that? I'm learned a lot from you today, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you for trying because he's been trying since like, but okay, you're not woke me up, say like 6 o'clock. You've been trying to connect. The network has been crazy, and I'm
Yeah.
grateful and I'm glad that you were able to share all this with us. I want to say thank you so much.
It's great.
Thank you. And when
It's a great
I was about
privilege.
to ask you, I was asking you, please, will you come online? Say, you're still asking. Are you asking? Are you seriously asking?
No, you can't ask
Thank you so
now.
much.
You can't ask. You
Thank
shouldn't be asking me. I'm always available anytime. And
so, I didn't hear that. What did you say? What did you say?
Megida, Bali.
Oh, Nigida is fine. Nigida is
Awesome.
fine. I
Awesome
don't
and
know.
wonderful Mrs. Basagi.
Thank you.
And have a
Thank you.
lovely.
And thank you all for watching.
Yeah.
Have a beautiful weekend ahead.
Okay. Yes,
Bye.
guys.